Don't know so everything lock off across over median.
So people had a lot to say about this project, and that was the reason why I decided to prioritize it, because I wanted to hear what people were saying.
Any of this thing gets jumpy, this G19 need them I'm uncomfy. I see the man that tryna group up, my man to shoot, man, it's lovely juggling. Must pay 500 lovely pumping. Cool, now I want that. Get them on one knee, I'ma shoot them pussy all left on my far. 9x19 and I
blood.
Yeah, do the
yeah. Tony up just like a little bit too.
That's what I just did too.
Cool, now I want that. Get them on one knee, I'ma shoot them pussy all left on my far. 9x19 and I care just in case when I cut you, I sit in by the bar. Rolling for the dark, you may say my own, and the pussy in my bar, so you know what's your war. Cool, now I want that pop. Cause you remember I talking to me, it's round they feel like them a shatter. Shatter. I keep on the money and spragger. I go up in brain and see if it really about much grabber.
The synergy is impeccable.
It's that, but what made me jump on my seat like that, I haven't heard Dexter Daps like this. Because, you know, he's been like leaning more into like, you know, the songs for the ladies more lately.
Melodies and stuff.
Granted, it works for him, so I don't know. I can't tell him not to, but like that little, just that little touch right there.
The exchange. And I like how he used the haha. Like he rhymed with an ad-lib. He could have just chosen to just let Dexter Daps do the hook and leave it alone. But the back and forth, the touches with the melodies and everything, having the visuals, it feels so Caribbean.
It's like the more famous I get, the more money man makes, so I can't stop the chatting. I done switched up the style on them, so I got 2 avenues there to get packs in. So what about this don't stop it? What about shots so don't party?
Oh my gosh, bro. Nah. No, this one is...
This is a banger off rip. This is one of those songs that could go international.
And the visuals are just making it so much more of an authentic experience.
I agree.
Sighted, park up, jump on, walk on, bullet, left boy, trouble, when the engine, start up, virgin, GWAN, bullet, Warlord, warboss. Oh, she's simple. You wouldn't know that I got it tucked under my armpit. I said my aura's simple. You wouldn't know that I'm mad when I'm cool and I'm laughing. Told my chick that I'm going Jamaica. I bought her a rose for the inconvenience. She probably say man's lenient, but she knows that I'm gone if she's disobedient. So true, she's a bad girl. I left her in the yard with some big.
He just says things so comically, and he be dead serious. Like he means what he be saying. But that's one of the things that makes M1llionz stand out on Drill 2. He be talking about the same things everybody else is talking about, but he has this angle that feels so much more personal. But he's still not talking about it in a way that feels like, you're giving too much info. Like just giving us those glimpses into those real conversations he's actually having with people. He just speaks about these things in such a way that feels so unique that if you were to pull a M1llionz line and put it on screen as a caption, you know it's a M1llionz line. You can't mix it up with anybody else at all.
I buy sticks all over the world, can't see it, the rap on the floor. Yeah, just last week in yard, I knew 6 punts on the music Zoa. I'm so full of links, I got dogs that scream power, some will scream shower. Anytime I'm in jungle, I got shooters camped to the top of the tower. Sighted, park up, jump on, walk on, bullet, left boy, trouble, when the engine, start up, virgin, GWAN, bullet, Warlord, warboss.
I like that he's doing something different.
Yeah.
You know what a M1llionz flow sounds like.
Yeah.
Because he does, it's not that he does it to a point where it's jarring, it's just, it really just is his sound.
Yeah.
And now he's finally like letting it breathe. Somebody that's not a M1llionz fan can jump into this and say, oh, yeah, I can actually sing along to this and learn these words.
Yeah.
Because this the corona pandemic and just keeping up with that could be a little difficult sometimes.
And it also leans into the Jamaicanness too. Going from introducing us to a Dexter Daps feature, it feels like a more of a Jamaican song on a drill beat. This feels like a Jamaican on a drill song.
Business class, I connect to the Wi-Fi, line up my shoes as I'm flying. Like rise up that one, I'm park up that one. I still need more, but I'm trying. 350,000 I gave grab a dog for the Ross Clark Taurus Iron. I'm patterning both cars, houses, waps, yard or foreign. Even clothes, I don't take cases. Wardrobes filled with cotton. Morning time in country, I'm in the bush consuming orange. I ain't a tourist, locals know they can't charge me in US dollars. Sighted, parkour, jumbo.
That's what I'm saying. Like those references that you have to be Caribbean to understand. If you've ever been to the Caribbean, when they know you're from foreign, they're gonna wild out on you.
They smell it.
OD.
Every taxi at least $20. Even when you're going right up the block, at least I'm talking $20 US. When you go there, you convert the currency, but at least 20 US, 30 US, 40 US.
Those little things that it has that cultural relevance. Dropping those nuggets that are relatable to somebody who isn't from UK. Like to me, I can appreciate things like that. Right?
Fresh chocolate face and a rollie, Brody. I ain't ever stepped out green. 2 sprays of the LV Umbre. Khadijah saying your net smells clean. I got composure around these Insta.
Yeah.
We need another Top Boy season. Figure it out. This is already on the track list.
Headline showing girls gonna go something down from Aberdeen. 50 Lugers coming from 0121. Exchange a spin for the glee. I'm out with an old one, in with a new one. She trapped with a Q1. Nothing new. 2 weeks gone by, just hit my guy like nothing new. The more the merry. Hold it up, get Shelly. Ain't got safety, you got clutch it. At first I was flustered.
It just sounds so trappo. This just
It does,
sounds so
the
trappo.
bounce on it, the bounce on it.
Oh my gosh,
the bounce.
Say whatever you want to say about him, but you cannot take his sound away. This is trappo, bro.
I agree.
Trap bargain spray, I told them cost of living, plus still sizzling. Bro on a tour, that's lots of prisons. Penalty shootouts, we like getting up close. I see Besty pick up his, I picked up mine, I'm getting involved. You're sure we reserve the buying, I get you the Hermes slides. Dean, Tom Pearson on the Scotland team, got 1 in the middle, 2 at the front. B-class pap, we got them in, got a few in the middle, 2 at the front. Already got weed, but they want more drinks, so much gal want smoke, we're painting off. Most industry parties, I give them a missed call, don't feel safe, no stick in the clothes. My actions now.
The beat has some texture to it too. They're not really saying too much, but everything works so well and in such harmony that it's a dead-ass like pleasurable listening experience. I can see myself playing this in the car. It's one of those songs you can play and it's like turn your brain off.
Yeah.
And just like let it rock.
It's not like a conventional trap beat, and it's also not a conventional drill beat. It has like the elements of both.
I was thinking that too, you know. Yeah, I agree. It has the trap bounce with like the snares and the grittiness of drill, so it has that best of both worlds.
My actions louder, comfort louder, which ain't no contour powder. Look on the see no ones in the car to go around that. All 4 on my trouser. Shots went off, don't know who's hit, so we're looking on the Yahoo browser. Even with a search, the machine's perched. We ain't giving sticks to the bouncer. Never.
Never. That's what I'm about MIXTAPE. He allows his personality to shine through no matter what. He doesn't try to force a stereotypical trap persona, drill persona, anything. It's just like, it's just who I am. And just so happen to have these experiences at the same time.
Yeah.
I give the work of the phone as long as the reloads calm, just send me half. And I don't need designer or the Air Force Ones with the tech fleece hard. Fresh chocolate face and a rollie, Brody. I ain't ever stepped out green. 2 sprays of the LV Umbre. Khadijah saying your net smells clean. I got composure around these Insta hoes, little bro, don't act too keen. Headline showing Glasgow girls coming down from Aberdeen. Fresh chocolate face and a rollie, Brody. I ain't ever stepped out green. 2 sprays of the LV Umbre. Khadijah saying your net smells clean. I got composure around these Insta hoes, little bro, don't act too keen. Headline showing Glasgow girls coming down from Aberdeen.
That's the actual, that was tough.
Bringing that hook back, I know that he knew what he was doing with this one. He knew this one was gonna do it.
He should have did that sooner though, because he did that with Laga, where he had the beat switch like 3/4 of the way through, like right towards the end. I think this is one of those songs that it would have benefited a lot from having that switch up happen way sooner to kind of like reinvigorate your interest in it. Because it's a cool song to coast to. It doesn't stand out in any particular area. The beat is probably my favorite part of it. And I would have liked if he had the more trappy sound for K-Trap's verses and the more drilly sound for his verses. That could have been another little bit of elevation to it too.
That'd be dope.
But that's just me nitpicking at that point. It's like trying to find something to say.
Chucky for the plane on some white airs. 3 bands for the ticket, that's a light fare. The hood's finished, you're just gonna lose your life there. I bring a flicky to the gym, but we don't fight fair. But it's the life I chose, only life I know. Top down in the summer sun, got me driving slow. Got the AC on full blast and my diamonds froze. That's why when it's hot outside, I'm kinda cold. Hey, to get to my door, I'll pay extra if needs be. Food ain't a problem, only issue is the TP. Irish Spring bottles converted into green leaf. I'm old school, I'm still learning how to stream on PCs. I'm more ignorant than arrogant, can't take embarrassment. Grown, you won't See me with no canisters. Still in hallways, bending girls over banisters. Still broad day, I put the pressure on some amateurs.
Alright.
There's a lot to say.
I was kind of getting lost a little bit. Like, I thought he was going to start off with a little bit more of an introspective approach.
Okay.
Just starting off talking about, like, the Air Forces.
When I heard it, I kind of went more into like he's painting a picture kind of a thing. So even though I didn't get like the real rap ASAP, I still got that you're putting me in a scene. I also am liking that from the very beginning, he brought some of the things he didn't give us in the first couple tracks. So there was more wordplay, threaded references. So you had the sun, top down, AC, froze, all of that back to back. This feels like the kind of song where I wouldn't even mind if it went for a calm 6 minutes.
Give me one more chance, I swear I will do though. But now you're fresh home, old spot with some new stone. Old contacts added in a brand new phone. Disabled badge with the cats when I'm in the blue zone. Add the bash to the dark, it's mixed race two-tone. I keep my mouth closed like yeah, 6 kids in assembly. More white in the room than English fans up in Wembley. I used to be the kid that had the holes in his shoes. Now I pull up VVS on my chest, like remember me. Check.
What I like about how he started that part of the verse was he was reflecting on being in jail. Yeah, I promise I'm going to change my ways. And then just talking about how as soon as he touched road, he went right back to what he knew. But he didn't just say it straight up like, yeah, I was wishing to be freed. And as soon as I was free, I just stopped caring about being free again. It was like old cats and a new phone. Something super simple, but just like what that means. It's like, yeah, he's moved on, but he hasn't at the same time. And he probably didn't even necessarily mean it that deep, but just comparing it to his mindset while he was in prison and what he said he was going to do, to then just the way that he painted the picture of how he reverted back. He didn't just say, I reverted back. So I like how he included all of those. And then he went right back to the cheekiness. Like, yeah, white kids, Wembley. Like, that was like the little cheeky kind of moment. But he's giving us like the introspective that you was talking about, kind of mixed in with the more fun, playful, wordplay-ish kind of millions.
And then that cheekiness thing is, it kind of like alludes back to what you were stating for one of our previous tracks. He is him, but this is not him.
Yeah.
Like, the things that he does or the things that he's experienced are not what make him millions. Like, so he alludes to the fact that those are his experiences, but he doesn't make it like the forefront.
His whole identity.
Yeah.
I used to be the kid that had the holes in his shoes. Now I pull up VVS on my chest, like remember me. Chucky for the plane and some white airs. 3 bands for the ticket, that's a light fare. The hood's finished, you're just gonna lose your life there. I bring my flicky to the gym, but we don't fight fair. But it's the life I chose, only life I know. Top down in the summer sun, got me driving slow. Got the AC on full blast and my diamonds froze. That's why when it's hot outside, I'm kinda cold.
And I like how when you hear the hook the second time, you hear that positioning of old life, new life. And it makes so much more sense when you hear that second time, where how he talked about, this is what I was doing before prison, what I wanted to do when I came out of prison, what I was doing after prison. Him switching in between the topics in the hook feels so much more like on brand for what the song was trying to articulate. Like, he's driving, summer sun, he's reflecting. At least that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. So he's reflecting on all these different things that have happened with no sense of order. And I think it kind of makes sense for there to be no order if that was the kind of vibe he was looking to communicate.
And if that is the case too, I think we would take this to another level of some visuals.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw this out there as if like producing a video costs $3.
Yeah.
But like, I can see this with a visual when
That's
you hear
fair.
it. So like, you get those visuals to add on top of this, I think I would get those feelings a bit more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
My slime, my stink, my friend, my bestie. Literally my everything. My homie, my hoe, my bitch, my shorty, my shetty. Cause she'll do anything. You my everything, yeah. Yeah, you my everything, yeah. My everything, yeah.
I wonder if this is another one of those metaphors.
Get out of my head. I was legit about to say it too.
This is probably a metaphor.
I feel like that
I think
too.
this is a metaphor.
Heart racing, I ain't nervous, it's adrenaline. I've been outside, I'm gonna need time to settle in. Vibes can't die once you realize that it's genuine. The limit is the sky, take you places that you never seen. But I know, bro, so don't fall for no hole. I won't wanna see your face when you moan. Just hold my phone, like how you clean up my home. I fold my clothes, that's how it's supposed to go. We both know what it is, we don't need a title. Champs-Élysées from the room, you can see the Eiffel. I'm trying to fatten up your belly, make you feel a rifle. And then 9 months later, I'll repeat the cycle.
9 months later, repeat this.
He's not talking about it. He's not talking about what we thought we were talking about.
It might be though.
He said folding clothes though. That's not like folding clothes, bro. Like,
Nah, I mean, maybe he's talking about like folding somebody up, like while they're in their clothes.
Reach. Extendo reach. Nah.
Yeah, exactly. Extendo. Like, I don't know.
Step out there, Pierre. That's my good.
You can do both, high heels or the cash drop. Arch getting mad, I almost thought that I backlock. It naturally jiggles, no need for the mash shots.
Okay, you're right.
Niggas said I hit the jackpot.
You're right. You're right.
Literally my everything. You are enemy, cause I hate you sometimes. Like, damn, we're meant to be.
The strings add a nice touch here. It feels a little overpowering. Maybe I'm reaching. I don't know. It feels like the strings is kind of like slapping me a little too
I don't think
hard.
you're reaching. I think the sound for this track needed to be a little brighter because that would let those strings not feel so like slappy because everything else just seems so mellow.
Yeah. My attention is competing right now. It's like, do I want to listen to the strings or what's actually being said? And that's like a super minor thing. I'm just like pointing out to point it out, but
My best friend, my chick, my compadre. Knew it was lit when I got the wink from my margin. And she don't condone the activities I partake. And thought she caught me cheating at my heart race. Real street nigga don't believe in them zodiacs. But Libra girls got the best pussy and you know it's fact. My name engraved in her back, that's her coldest type. Think she's a G, let her hold a strap. If I'm being honest, my dick kinda dry. Could do with some cream on it. I'm trying not to come so
is this a Sapakara moment? Sure, maybe this needed us.
Damn, girl. No, I'm thinking Kojo. It needs a brighter sound for like what they're talking about. I don't want to hit Besty, yeah. Like I want to hit more like Besty, like
Oh,
get it up
I see what
there.
you're saying, yeah.
Or like a really smooth, deep voice like a Kojo Funds.
That's fair.
If I'm being honest, my dick kinda dry, could do with some cream on it.
Why right there?
That's why I keep stopping. The way she keeps going and going, it's steam on it. I love when she lean on it. Yeah. Turn up the AC so the back of the car's cold. You know how it gets when it gets hot in the back of the V's.
My slime, my stink, my friend, my bestie. Literally my everything, yeah. My everything, yeah. Girl, you my everything, yeah. My everything, yeah. Girl, you my everything, yeah.
I like it.
That's cool.
It's like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like, it's fun. I'm gonna have to be in a particular like headspace, like want to be like fun and playful and kind of like just in that zone.
My everything, yeah. Girl, you my everything.
I'm not gonna lie, Kojo's voice, yeah, you're right. Kojo's voice really would have been another level to this. Yo, somebody do the AI thing, man. But no, Kojo really, actually, you're right. He would have took this to another level. Is he in LA? Cause I know he's talking about being in LA.
Business meetings overseas, trying to sell over green. Money doesn't grow on trees, like what is that supposed to mean? Sent my nigga to LA to link up with the Doja team. Giving lifelines to phone a friend, I'll probably phone a fiend. Brick coming straight from Curacao with a rolling stamp. Anytime I'm in the USA, I gotta hold a strap. My old block niggas doing drills out of stolen scats. I heard you bailed out in the station and you told a rap.
She bossed me up in Boston out before I dropped her off. They gave 24 attempts, my nigga walked it off. Ain't make a statement, he's a gangster, we saluting for it. Left wrist water, spent 120 units for it.
I like it.
Yeah. Usually I'm like on the fence when it comes to US UK collabs.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
I like it. But you know why my face screwed up like that? I don't know, no shade. I don't know who this guy is, right?
yeah.
But I'm going to assume that he's probably, you know how they have those household names in certain states?
That's what I think so too.
I get the feeling he's one of
That's
those
what I think so,
household
too.
names in that state.
That's what I
and
think so, too.
if that is the case, this makes this 10 times more impressive. We already get that feeling that M1llionz is like really just a hip hop purist. Like he just loves it.
Yeah.
He just loves making music and he just loves music. So he doesn't push himself into a box to fit in. So to go to like a household name and just collab with them just because you feel like it, that just shows that you really do study this.
Ain't make a statement, he's a gangster, we saluting for it. Left wrist water, spent 120 units for it. Rich niggas taking trips like we ain't too important. 4 Giottos, 23s, a pair of Nookie Jordans. Maneuver Porsches through the traffic like we running late. Call the jeweler up.
It just feels so right.
Cause I missed that nigga. Who taking credit for his death? Already chipped the nigga. Ain't gonna tell you that we smirkish when they mention niggas. Woofing on the gram, got him slammed. I'm not an insta nigga. Yeah, they gon' miss you, nigga.
I'm gonna say I hope they let that part right out to close the song, because I really like that sample. It doesn't compete with what's being said during the song, But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's somebody who's like really popular in that area.
My bro put a boy on the news that was 014 from long we had the old block trending. Now they're putting up pics and captions like that there's gonna bring back their bedrooms.
When the SK stock gets extended, we're really gonna see who's real and pretending. To be a roadman, work my intentions, but I've been stopped since primary detention.
We put 762s in the hand team, what? That one beat on the next team.
We put the 762s in the banana clip, Draco with a brown on the end bit. Go far with a 2-litre engine. Which block, bro? Do you have some suggestions?
Let's look, we can take it there in Skens, we trust, that's me.
Only millions can say something like that. Like, which one? You got some suggestions? Let's go on Yelp. Let's see which block has the highest rating right now. Only millions can say something like that.
Let's go, let's roll. Who's got the petrol? Where's the plates at, bro? Can't let the feds know. If you jump on a glide, gotta try your best though. In a stolen ride, can't get the metro. When the 9 pence beat, you can hear the echo. Riding around 4 whaps up in the ghetto. Banana clip, Draco with a brown on the end bit. Bro, can't let the feds know. If you jump on a glide, gotta try your best though. In a stolen ride, can't get the metro. When the 9 pence beat, you can hear the echo. Riding around 4 whaps up in the ghetto. Miami Beach with a clear sea through extended. All the G17 in Sacramento.
Assisted works and I did it. Gomorrah life, man, live it. Jail, I rid it. 134, get with it. We throw the racks, they drill it. They're reckless with it. 25 shots on my right, 3-2 in my lap and an egg and flash. Have you ever taken up a flat and your car pops out trying to make it back?
It's a mad thing, I like.
Do it. Yo!
What I love is the contrast in their flows.
Yes.
Millions gave it no space to breathe. LD gave it mad space to breathe.
Yes. Bro, yes.
Yeah, that was.
Bro, this one brought me back.
Yeah, that was.
But
special.
in a good way. Like, it's not, you know how, like, sometimes they do things like, oh, we're going to bring it back to the old flow. And then they'll tell you that they're bringing it back to the old flow. You're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, thanks. They just did it.
Did it without, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. We got one!
G17 in Sacramento.
Assisted works and I did it. Gomorrah life, man, live it. Jail, I rid it. 134, get with it. We throw them racks, they drill it. They're reckless with it. 25 shots on my right, 3-2 in my lap and an egg and flash. Have you ever taken up a flat and your car pops out trying to make it back? It's mad.
It's a mad thing, I lie. The adrenaline after you shank up a guy. They ready, press over humps, accident twice. Is he on FaceTime 9 match with mine? He got shanked up, he got actually fried up. Kill my vibe and get me angry tonight. Pass me the pipe, and dash in the bag. Bring my knife and my slice with his back to his.
Bow. You hold all of that bang and jet the clip. The match got a hole in its side. You got a backbone, I got a hole in that spine. The back.
Done. Reaction done. Done, bro. Done. Nothing not touching this, bro. Done. Party done. Album done. What's a mixtape? Mixtape done. LD. Oh my gosh.
Nah.
And I know he's not for everybody, but when he
Yeah,
does this,
yeah. I didn't know that I needed this until I got it.
380s on 4 lungs. GP9's got more than one. The 25 they're the important ones, but I do like the blue steel 41.
100 bine ain't never enough. Selection of wax still ready enough. Won't hit him once and then shell him enough, so we circle back to the boy.
Jump out the car like, oi, this 12 gauge ain't no toy. Oi.
This 12 gauge ain't no amateur. I put 50 man on a board. Why?
Is it on site? Of course. Oi, is it on site? Of course, boy.
I don't even talk too much, just know my bro put a boy in the news that was 014 from then we had the up block trending. Now they're putting up pics and captions like that there's gonna bring back their bedrooms.
We put the 762s in a banana clip, Draco with a brown on the end bit. Go far with a 2-litre engine. Which block, bro? Do you have some suggestions?
Let's look, we can take it there in Skens, we trust, that's me and my bedrooms.
I'm actually kind of happy that they didn't make the hook the focal point of this track. Just spit. And they shelled this just now.
It was on factory set, so I had to forget. But in a new chain, I'm telling abs to add the baguettes.
And I just grab to protect, then it's back to the jet.
Babe Brown.
APs, you can't chat to the set.
Yup, master flex while I answer my text. My left hand on my phone, my right hand on my special.
Made stacks while I slip from the packs that I stretch. Louis monogram tracksuit matching the crepes.
The man, I'm still active hitting movies. Hot cars driving around in a ghetto with heat scanners. On my things with no nails, double up as B-baggers. On my YGs bringing shotguns to scene smashers. And I still got phones doing numbers. How you think that I keep up with supreme fashion? And I'm still spraying Creed, Cologne and Celine fabric. To learn all the tricks that I do, you gon' need magic. It was on factory set, so I had to forget. But in a new...
Something about Millions, he just always knows how to match whatever the beat is doing. The beat isn't doing much, but it's doing just enough to bring what he's saying up a level. And inversely, the way that he spits, it's almost as if his voice becomes a part of the beat sometimes, and the way it just melts into the song. So it helps elevate all this space in the beat too.
his range is a bit limited with his voice.
Yeah.
But he makes up for that with what you're saying. He just finds ways to just put those inflections in there from time to time, or just ramp up his flow a little bit and try something new. It very much so compensates for that limit.
Tracksuit matching the clean up the game, taking out the trash. All I hear is CAP and bare wax. What they know about jets? Couldn't pay the gas. Let your bitch jump on, watch I get gas. I told her don't post, I don't wanna get harassed. I just wanna count cash till I get a rash.
Put in a new chain, I'm telling abs to add the baguettes.
And I just grab to protect, then it's back to the jet. RNs, APs, you can't chat to the set.
Yup, master flex while I answer my text. My left hand on my phone, my right hand on my special.
Made stacks while I slip from the packs that I stretch. Louis monogram tracksuit matching the Crips.
The challenge with artists like Blade Brown, K-Trap, Nines, Potter, if you're not a critic, you listen to what they're saying, like, yo, this is amazing, they're the best rappers ever. And I could give them their credit for what they are to the scene. And it's like they say things with such simplicity, but it's like the level of simplicity that they give also kind of implies like there's so much more I could be saying here. Sometimes, so it's like I'm listening to it and I have to respect it for what they're able to disclose and the way that they're able to just teeter along that line of not saying too much. That's the kind of things that I wrestle with in my mind when I'm thinking about how do I score something.
The pure essence of rap at the end of the day is storytelling. Now we're in a space where it's just gotten so creative that it's almost the expectation that people are just gonna come at you with so many punchlines and shit. Think about the conversations in the barbershop. Oh yeah, rap in the 80s was so much better than what you guys are listening to now. And then we go back and listen to like, what are they talking about? But then like, even as we start to get older, we appreciate it more because you're like, you know what? This is simple and clean. And I can see why this was so impactful at a time like that. And those are those artists that give us that.
I agree. Like, I think you kind of summarize it really well. I think sometimes it's the bar that gets raised so high that sometimes you have to kind of like bring yourself back down a little bit and it's appreciated for what it is. For our top 3 for the first half of this project, we have... Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I would have thought you would have put the LD feature as your number 1.
Nah. You know, GWAN, it hits home for me.
You're right, you already that's fine. That's fine.
The reason why 762 wasn't number 1 for me, from a technical ability standpoint, that track is ridiculous.
Four waps up in the ghetto, Miami Beach with a clear see-through extender. All the G17 in Sacramento.
I also take into account when it comes to music, I just like music. GWAN just felt so like raw and natural and real, and it still had some little technical kicks here that were like, oh, that's really cool. And then hearing Dexter Daps in a different light too. So it was just a fresher experience for me.
Summer Sun almost slightly missed the mark of what it was gonna be or what it tried to be. I feel like it was an interlude that probably should have been a song, or it could have been a song that should have been an interlude. One or the other. I feel like it didn't know what it wanted to be. The praises I gave it are still very much so well deserved. In terms of what I'm most likely to listen to from a standpoint of just wanting to vibe, I lean a little bit more towards the Blade collab.